Sometimes it's not about logging miles or chasing big views. It's about the smell of coffee, the sound of a flowing stream, and watching the dogs explore a new camp. It's fun to see new country for the first time, but sometimes the best moments happen when you slow down, when you notice the quiet, when you remember why you started doing this in the first place. This trip isn't about covering miles, it's about the little things, the calm, the morning air, a simple meal, and a time to just be out here. Well, I am really loving the Gladiator with the Alu-Cab canopy camper in it. Man, that thing drives so good on the road. And coming from a 2003 Jeep TJ, I mean, it's a jump from the TJ to the Gladiator. So, man, this thing rides like a Cadillac compared to the TJ. It does great on the 4 service roads. And the canopy camper is super comfortable, and it makes life so much easier. And I had somebody ask in the comments when I first got it if I was going to share some of the negatives, and I found one of the big negatives, but I'm going to share a negative and a positive. One of the positives, you can see I've been going down the dusty roads, and man, there's some dirt that I brought in here. No dust intrusion on the side doors, no dust in the back door, and no dust in the tent area. I love that about the canopy camper. One of the negatives, and I think maybe the biggest negative, cost is one. I mean, it's expensive, but it's heavy. It's heavy. I'm bumping the vehicle gross weight rating. I'm bumping that when I'm loaded out. So that's something that I didn't give enough thought to, I guess. I mean, I still wouldn't change. I still would take it like it is, but in my mind I was going to be able to carry unlimited gear, and that's not the case. I'm going to have to really watch everything that I put in the rig because I'm so close to that upper limit as it is. So that's probably one of the biggest negatives with the Alu-Cab canopy camper is it's heavy, and you got tons of storage, but you can't utilize it like you would think you could. Okay, let me show you around our camp a little bit. I am on Albert Pike Road. Just if you go through Albert Pike, continue down the gravel road, it'll be on the left. And I'll put the coordinates in the description of this camp. But beautiful camp. This is a through road, and it gets busy sometimes. In fact, I just saw a FedEx truck drive by, so you're not going to be isolated with this camp. But like I said, if it's late and nobody's here and you just need a place to stay, a really nice camp, it's a great place. It is extremely open, and we're a pretty good ways. You can see the Jeep there. We're a pretty good way from the road, so I've got room for the dogs to roam around without worrying too much about them getting in the road. But I really like the fact that it's open. It's really open, and it's got a really nice stream. Well, this is the stream. It is really a nice stream, and Millie's loving the water. She's a water dog. She loves the water. Really nice stream. It's been dry, so this is a spring-fed stream, and I guarantee you, yeah, it's very cold. So there's the Jeep. We're right next to it, so we'll be able to hear the stream tonight. Oh, let me get up here. Well, I am going to start a fire. I'm having steak tonight. I'm actually cooking 2 steaks because I can give each dog their own bone, and I'm going to use one of the steaks in a dish that I'm going to cook tomorrow night. So I'm cooking potatoes on the fire, so I'm going to get a fire started and just kick back till my fire burns down a little bit, and then we'll get dinner going. And I mentioned a couple things that I like and dislike about the canopy camper and the Gladiator. If you'd like a more thorough walk around, let me know in the comments. If I get enough response there, then I'll give a real thorough walk around of the Jeep. It's really a really neat Jeep. I did not build it. I've modified a few things. I've added some stuff to the Canopy camper, but it's very well built, and that's what attracted me. I was planning on building a Jeep, but this one had everything I wanted, really, almost. But let me know in the comments if you want to walk around. I'll do that. All right, get a fire going and start getting dinner ready. Good morning. Well, it was a great night last night. Traffic wasn't too bad, a little more than I like, but wasn't too bad. Got down to, I think it was 56.4 when I looked this morning at the thermometer, so it's pretty chilly. It's supposed to get even colder tonight. I think what we're going to do is look around here a little bit. I don't know. We may move camp. I hadn't made my mind up yet. A little more traffic than I like, but I really like this camp. I mean, it's so open. Dogs can kind of roam around. I can still see them. So, I don't know. I hadn't made my mind up. But first, we're going to get coffee going. That's the first thing. Good girl. Well, it has been the perfect day today. I really started to move camp this morning just because we're so close to this main road, but really traffic hadn't been bad, so I just decided to stay put, and I'm glad I did. Just the perfect day. It's been quiet back here. The weather's been perfect, mid-70s, dry air, light breeze. You couldn't beat it. There's some trails across the creek. Kind of walked some of those out, and I'm going to show you the river. The river's just right over there, Little Missouri River, and found it just exploring those trails. Show you that in the morning. Getting ready to start supper. Going to use the leftover steak to make steak fajitas. Should be really good. Try to get this in and get everything cleaned up for the sunset, so I need to get busy. Out here, time slows down. The noise fades, and all that's left are the simple things. The warmth of a fire, the peace of watching the dogs, and a reminder that happiness doesn't always come from going further. Sometimes it comes from staying still. Sometimes it's the little things.